To the editor, Hebrew Standard. Dear Sir, now that the Jewish societies are taking a greater interest in sport, I would like to make the suggestion that the Sydney societies combine at Christmas 1924 and compete with combined Jewish teams from other states. If the above suggestion be carried out, it will be necessary. Yours faithfully, Hannah Hart.
That humble cricket match in 1924 was an historic turning point in Australian Jewish sport, and laid the foundations for what we now know today as Maccabi. For 5 generations, Maccabi has been the vehicle for connecting our Jewish community through sport. For 90 years, standing strong and united, we have played together, socialised together, and faced tragedy together. As the largest grassroots sports organisation in Australia, over 50 clubs, 7,000 members, coaches, volunteers and administrators make up the Maccabi family. As a non-profit organisation, we rely heavily on volunteers and community support to survive. It is this strong sense of volunteerism and community spirit that forms the lifeblood of Maccabi. We have a proud history of developing Jewish sport in Australia and providing our community the opportunity to compete at home and abroad. We have sent teams to compete internationally at the Pan Am, European and JCC Youth Games, as well as the 3rd largest sporting event in the world, the Maccabiah Games. Australia first competed in the 3rd Maccabiah Games in 1950 and have competed in every game since. Almost 2,500 Jewish athletes have travelled to Israel to represent our country through Maccabi. At the most recent games in 2013, our team brought home a record-breaking 105 medals. Back on home soil, sport plays a major part in our Australian way of life. Therefore, it's no surprise that Maccabi's senior carnivals were so successful. 69 carnivals were held between 1925 and 2002, with almost 10,000 Jewish athletes competing across Australia. Our senior carnivals began with 4 sports: cricket, swimming, tennis and athletics. The carnivals grew in size and popularity to include women and a wider range of sports. On the field, competition was fierce between the states, but when the final siren sounded, hands were shaken, competitors socialised together, and our Jewish community is enriched today through the thousands of lifelong friendships, unions and marriages that were made. Like our senior athletes, our kids' passion and drive to compete and connect led to the first Junior Carnival, being held in Sydney in 1982. Over 12,000 children have participated in 33 carnivals. 15,840,000 meals have been consumed, most being prepared by host families and volunteers. The most popular girls' names amongst competitors are Natalie, Nicole, Michelle, Jessica and Lisa. Among the boys are many Daniels, Adams, Joshuas, Bens and Jonathans, just like their parents, grandparents and great-grandparents before them. Through Junior Carnival, many lifelong friendships, unions and marriages are blossoming today. At an even more local level, our Maccabi New South Wales, Victoria and Western Australia clubs play an important role in promoting physical activity, strengthening Jewish identity and continuity. The Australian Maccabi family continues to strive to expand its programs and offerings to the Jewish community. On a national level, Maccabi Australia recently launched its member protection policy, ensuring that safety, well-being and rights of all members, most specifically children, are paramount to the organisation. On the sporting front, preparations are well underway for the 2016 Junior Carnival and the 2017 Maccabiah Games. At state level, the Youth Leadership Program, a Maccabi New South Wales initiative, has done important work in identifying and developing future leaders and providing leadership opportunities through sporting, social and cultural activities. The All Abilities Program, a Maccabi Victoria initiative, focuses on providing greater opportunities for Jewish people with disabilities to participate in sport, volunteer and work in the community. Today, Australian Jewry faces many challenges, some unique and others shared, such as the rise of anti-Semitism, a decline in youth participation in sport and an increase in serious health issues. Our Maccabi family works actively to combat these and other important issues and promote the Maccabi ideals of Jewish continuity, support for the State of Israel and excellence in sport. For 90 years, Maccabi has enriched our Jewish community, confirming its place in the history of our people. Tonight, we celebrate together 90 years of connecting our Jewish community through sport.